Okay guys, welcome to Fishing the Garden State. We are back here at my normal after work location. Last time I was out here I tried flipping this jig in and around some stuff, this football head black and blue jig. We put a crawdad trailer on the back. We're going to put a Zoom Super Chunk Junior trailer on it this time. Kind of small, make the profile a little smaller, and toss it around, see if we can't find some fish, see how we can do with this jig. Last time I was here the fish pounded the jig, but just couldn't get any of them to bite. And of course I put it on backwards. Awesome. Alright, so a little smaller profile. Hopefully it may trigger a little bit more bites. See what we can do. Nice hot 94-degree day here in New Jersey. The ETS pond. We're just going to try and slow it up and drag this jig along the bottom, see if we can't trigger us a bite. We got fish one. I wanted to get a little close up here. As you can see, he's blind in one eye. Beautiful bass. Nice little down the mouth shot there. Healthy fish. He's just, you know, blind. But beautiful, beautiful fish. First one of the day. Had a few bites, a few hit hard. See how red his mouth is. I'm not sure what they're eating in here, but look how red that is. I don't think there's a ton of crawdads in here, but even red all the way down them. But beautiful fish. Let's get him back in. Try and catch another one.
make me feel like a rebel, but I will not give you a reason to destroy me more and more again and again.
Another solid fish, guys. Another jackpot fish. Number 2, guys, and another one with a messed up eye. I don't know what it is, but it's like messed up eye day today. Different fish, but another beautiful fish. Alright, so we're driving to spot number 2. And I made reference earlier in the video on the first fish I caught as far as the mouse, the bass in ETS, and you've seen it on previous videos, bright red. Now, I don't think there's crawdads in there, not a big thing in Jersey, but I figured out what they were eating as I was walking around the back of the lower pond. The lower pond's shallow. I don't know how deep it gets in the middle, but I did see, and it's lined all over the circular. Yeah, I can't speak. I don't know what it is when you start talking to a camera. You just get tongue-tied, and that shit happens. So the whole outer ring of the pond, of the lower pond for sure, I'm imagining it's in the top pond, it's just deeper and you can't see it. Snails. The ponds are loaded with snails. So I believe those bass are eating and getting healthy on these snails. There's cracked snails everywhere, busted open snails. So that must be what is getting in their mouth, and that hardness, which is creating that red, is them biting and trying to chomp on those snails to eat. But there is a ton of snails. There's always healthy fish in that pond. So I'm assuming that's what their delicacy is in there, are snails. And which has me wondering, and I'm going to go home and look for one, is I'm going to go look for some sort of snail bait to see if there's anything out there that possibly exists like that. I mean, you throw a snail in there, it's something these bass are used to hitting, give it some activity. Hey, you never know. I just stick a hook on it. But I'm just curious to see if there's a snail lure out there. Don't know if there is.
I highly doubt I would buy it if I saw it, but you know, that I think that's what they're eating. To see them broke open like that, and to see the mouth so bright, dark, deep red, it's like, you know, they got to be eating something and to grinding their teeth on and trying to get, you know, out of it. So it's the only thing that makes sense. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll take some pictures of the snails, kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. But they're everywhere. So, all right, guys. Still headed to spot number 2, debating on whether I'm going to go and kind of flip the Ned rig in to the little golf course pond that I fished at the other day. But we'll see time-wise what I got when I'm due to be home, and dinner and everything else that's going on. It's, you know, it's 5:15 on a Saturday, and you know, the family's home, and I just got to debate on what I want to do. So thanks for watching Fishing the Garden State. If by some chance this is my outro, you know what I was using today. I had the 7.3 carrot stick. I had that set up on the Lose Tournament MB reel, and that was a 7.3 medium heavy. I was using that with the football jig. Same spot the last time I went there, right on the corner of that island. I threw that football jig in there, and something picked it up and moved it hard, but didn't take it, so wasn't able to land anything. I felt it on there for a second, but clearly didn't have it in his mouth, just moving it. I had it on when I tossed the senko in there, and it got off. The line got slack on me. I was worried about my footing on the little platform I was standing on, and you know, a little rock slid. I let some slack in the line, and it popped off. But whatever it was decent size. But that was that one. So it was using a Mission black and blue jig, Tournament Ike series, and then I put a Zoom Super Chunk Junior crawl on there. So I figured, all right, well, maybe if I shorten the profile. Last time, you know, it's hot, it's winter, you know, summer. I mean, hot in the dead of summer, and you know, the bass are finicky. If they are going to just move it and get it out of their way, I want a smaller profile so they possibly grab more hook than they do trailer. So I put the Zoom Super Chunk Junior on, and gave that a shot, black and blue in color. Then I tossed the Wacky Rig Senko, obviously my successful pond bait time after time after time. And I had a green with purple flake today that I tossed, that I caught the first fish on. And then the one that I've been using all summer that's just been killer is that green and laminate one. I caught the second fish on that one, both, you know, wacky rigged on the carrot stick 7-foot medium action rod, medium fast action, which is sensitive as all can be. I mean, that thing's been perfect for the little ponds that I've hit. You know, that medium action is just great feel, easy hook sets, and you don't have to slam into them. I think I lost 4 or 5 fish today. They just got off. Happens. But off, you know, off to a great start today. So we'll see how it continues. But if this is my outro, guys, thanks for watching Fishing the Garden State. And be sure to hit that thumbs up. Stay tuned, guys.
We've spent together. You feel it's over soon. Too many risks to take. Just let us